I stayed in a hotel once. It was so posh, the towels were so thick I could barely close my suitcase. Yes, let's get the month right today. I'm gonna fire that editor, aka me. In the sin bin you go to think about your actions. Happy hump day and welcome back to the bit of truth. Let's just hope those gross people haven't ruined it for you yet. Right, now speaking of towels, Brits admit to only washing their towels 4 times per year. Yes, while guidance shows us that towels should be washed after 3 uses, research has shown us that 3% of the UK, so 2 million people, washes them once per year, and 8%, that's almost 1 in 10, thank you Diane, so almost 6 million people only wash them twice per year. A third of UK residents, so around 17 million people, wash them quarterly. Come on then, say hello, they're only here for you anyway. The dirtiest of them lot live in Leicester and Glasgow, with 41% admitting this. Who does this research? Who do they ask? And how much were they actually paid?
It smells like shit.
Now, speaking of dirty, let's have a look at someone with a foul mouth. The Education Secretary, Gillian Keegan, says in her own words she's done a fucking good job, whilst others sat on their asses over the concrete crisis. Yes, love, seems like you are suffering from delusions of the mind. She forgot that her microphone was still on after finishing her interview with ITV. Besides, good job. Not only have we known about this issue for over 10 years, you decide to investigate schools when they're due to go back. You couldn't even be bothered to do it at the start of summer. Good job, yes, fucking good job we have people like you looking after our kids.
We are screwed.
And finally, in today of dirty people, a Southern Rail passenger's smelly feet sparked a police threat. Yes, this man said that he was victimised, humiliated, and made to feel like a second-class citizen after taking his shoes off on a train. Yes, the man with a medical condition that results in his feet blistering said that he needed to remove his shoes to relieve the pain. Well, I'm calling bullshit. And so did the conductor, when he asked to put his shoes back on because other passengers were complaining. The conductor then threatened to call the police if he didn't comply. Well, that's the pong arm of the law.
Smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
Well, let's check back in with the police and see if they're still being police. Yes, they are, of course. Texts of shame could see the Merseyside police officers sacked. So 3 Merseyside police officers are faced being booted out of the force after a string of texts alleging racialist things and also the discussion of things we found out yesterday the NHS gives out for free. They are due to attend an accelerated misconduct meeting this Friday, and if found guilty, they will face certain dismissal. Well, come on Friday, hurry up. We don't need these police officers retiring in the meantime, keeping their full pensions. Stop wasting time.
You're fired.
Now, speaking of time wasting, the police have wasted more than 12,000 hours of officer time in London alone appealing against LTN fines. Oh, brilliant! Since 2020, the Met Police have received more than 54,000 penalty charge notices, and 56% of that being for low traffic neighbourhood offences. The process of appealing a ticket takes on average 25 minutes, leaving the equivalent of 1,600 days of police time going in the bin. No wonder we barely see him in the street anymore. I actually read the other day and forgot to share it with you, but it was around 70% of Met officers haven't made an arrest in their first year of policing. Well done for keeping us safe and driving revenue straight into SADC's pockets.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Now, when the blobbies are on the beat, they're not going after the hardened criminals, you know, the ones actually committing real offences. They are now going after our silvertops. A pensioner is investigated by the police for a keep males out of women-only spaces sticker. Fantastic! A retired 73-year-old social worker was questioned on the suspicion of committing a hate crime when she took a photograph of a sticker which was on an LGBT alphabet poster. Yes, now even taking a photo of something will get you arrested on a hate crime, as the police soon turned up at her house and recorded the incident as a NCHI, a non-crime hate incident. Well, fuck me, I'm screwed, aren't I? Here they come. Don't answer that. Well, if they come here and give me a NCHI, I'll give them a FOUG. Fuck off, you goons.
Get out of my doorway, motherfucker!
Why don't you lot go and investigate actual crimes? Shameless shoplifters are sharing TikTok videos showing children how to steal from stores. Yes, police, like this. There's thousands of views on videos with step-by-step instructions on how to avoid being detected by security staff, officers, CCTV. These videos are now plaguing the app of the TikTok. There's lists of the easiest shops to target and the ones which are too risky to bother with. No, Popo? Not interested in that? Come on, even though some of them boasted about their hauls being worth well over £200. What's that? Too busy appealing LTN fines? What about you? Oh, you're questioning old ladies. Sorry, you guys are busy.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
Now, it's no wonder, because of the pandemic of pinchers, Sainsbury shoppers are now having their bags searched after using these self-service tills. Well done, Sainsburys, for making the regular person feel like a criminal. Yes, shoppers are now complaining that they're having their bags searched after using the self-service checkouts and trying to leave. Well, if they try that on me, they're going to wish that they called in sick that morning. I will kick up such a big fuss the police will have to come and assault me. This will lead me to making a civil claim so big I'll end up owning the store. Note to others, only kick up a fuss if you pay for that spring roll and can of deodorant. Also, make sure you pay for that 50p single-use plastic bag, or they get you for that too.
Take his ass to jail!
Now, to avoid all of that drama, my cat just asked me, Dad, can we not just get it delivered? Well, no thank you after seeing this next one. A Morrisons delivery driver is accused of peeing all over a woman's food. Oh, here we go again, taking a piss. A woman moans that her shopping was delivered dripping wet, and when leaning in for a good old sniff, she had no doubt in recognising the scent of the yellow liquid. Oh yes, she's sworn never to shop at Morrisons ever again. And even though Morrisons had since offered her compensation, it apparently wasn't enough and should not be returning to the supermarket. Love, you didn't go to the supermarket. The supermarket came to you.
Dumbass.
Now, in more stories taking the piss, a Direct Line consultant wins nearly £65,000 in disability discrimination because her boss refused to give her a pay rise because she was underperforming at work whilst she was going through the womanopause. Well, here we go again. Firstly, I'm surprised that we haven't changed this word yet. I guess the wokies just haven't reached that age yet. Let me give you some help. Let's call it the people-a-pause. Anyway, she resigned not long after getting a disciplinary from the company for her poor performance. And instead of getting on with her life, she took them to court and ended up winning almost £65,000. Right, I've got an idea. I'm going to don the current Mrs. Bitter's fabulous frock again. And tomorrow I'll go into work, sit there with my stinky feet up on the desk, eating my stolen Mars bar from Sainsbury's, not do any work and blame it on the people-a-pause. When they come round and say to me, get on with your work, Justin, I'll say, excuse me, I am Justine. I'll then walk off to the women's bathroom, have a cry and call my lawyer. Cha-ching.
Oh my fucking god, that's genius!
In other work-related news, KP Nuts factory workers... Sorry. Sorry, this is a good one. KP Nuts factory workers are now on strike because they're fed up of being paid peanuts. This one is far too easy. Yes, they're planning to walk out today for a week and then 2 weeks on September the 18th. Great timing, by the way, being one of the hottest weeks of the entire year. Coincidental? I think not.
Lollygaggers. Lollygaggers.
And finally today, A driver with a "Catch Me If You Can" bumper sticker is arrested for speeding. Well, they can, and they did. Well done to the police for actually catching someone this time and not relying on a camera.
It's about damn time.
Right, so what have we learned today? People are actually gross. Politicians are delusional. The police are, well, still the police. TikTok twits make excellent teachers. And everyone is still on strike. Signing out.